When you look back on the season as a whole, the talk of consistency from game to game, from shift to shift, where do you see this team needing to improve to get more consistent so you don't play real well at home and not so well on the road, or real well against the elite teams and not so well against the bottom teams?
Yeah, well, I mean, you said it perfectly. We seem to play our best games against our rivals or the top teams in the league, and we raise our level. Then when we seem to play the bottom teams, we kind of drop down to their level. And I think that more so than anything is just a mental state and having that mindset that every game is going to be a tough one. And you realize that in this league, there's no easy games anymore. You know, every team's a good team, and you can lose on any given basis. So I think just having that mindset that home, road, whatever team we are playing, is you need to bring your best effort every single night.
Well, who sets that tone? Does it come from the coach? Does it come from the leaders in the room?
I think it just comes from each player. You need to know that you have a job to do, and you're having teammates, coaches, fans that rely on you every single night to do your job, and you need to be held accountable for it.
Cap room is limited, and you are a restricted free agent. The middle ground that you talked about at the beginning, if that maybe a 1 or 2 year deal and then a chance to make a bigger score later on and further establish yourself here, would you be comfortable with that?
Yeah, as I said, I have no idea what's going to happen. We haven't spoken about anything as far as if we want to do long-term, short-term. Nothing's been spoken from either side. So, you know, hopefully something, we'll get the conversations going well now that the season is over, and we'll figure it out from there.
Would you prefer long-term?
Anyone would, yeah, of course.
You mentioned that before about the proving the doubters wrong, the detractors. How much has these last 2 years played into, sort of been a gut check for you, and you learned about yourself, the character that you have?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't easy. You know, there's at times where you start doubting yourself and doubting your talent and ability, and that's the times where you really have to kind of put your foot down, take a step back, and realize what it has gotten you here and what you need to do to stay. And I don't know, you guys see it. Like one of the first guys on the ice every single day, one of the first guys at the rink, and I think just kind of my work ethic kind of took over from there. And it's a tough league. You know, you don't have your best effort, you can get eaten alive here. There's a lot of great players, so I think just kind of taking a step back and looking at the big picture has definitely helped out.